Hello everybody, hope you're doing well. Today I would like to allow the users to create a character. I don't think we'll reach to the point where the user can enter into the world, but we'll see how it goes. Before that, I want to remember you that if you like what I do and if you would like to support the project, you can do so on my Coffee page, which I'm going to be linking down below in the video description. Now, with that out of the way, let's do some progress, shall we? All right. The last time we were able to access to the lobby. So now we have to handle the create account request. Uh, I'm not seeing the. There we go. Protocol request. Okay, first let's see what's the packet type, or I think we can check on the previous code. So let's see, game server. Is it server? There we go. Nice comment. From lobby, create new character. All right, and then this is the one to actually create the the character. All right. How do we want to handle this particular case? In this state machine, that is, should we allow a switch? Because in the lobby, we can. How many actions can we perform in the lobby? The lobby meaning the character selection screen. If I recall correctly, we can enter into the world, create a new account, and then disconnect. But I don't think we are sending any packets when the player disconnects. Um, all right, I guess we can manage to have a switch. So here, maybe we can do in character selection screen. There we go. And then request type. There we go. And actually, I like this comment, so I'm gonna go ahead and copy the entire thing. There we go. And um, I don't think, yeah, this should be the one. Because again, these are the two actions that we can perform in character selection screen. These are the actions allowed to perform in this screen. There we go. And then get rid of this and this. And okay. All right. So in this point, we'll handle this. And then before that, I want to check how are we going to handle this. So let's assume that the player enters the game. So we have to handle the request, right? And then what should we do with the coroutine state. Should we yield? Yes, I think we have to. Actually, you know what? We could make use of a. We could use a label in character selection. Look at that. So even the label serves as documentation. So then in here, I guess in here we just yield. Then here we just um, handle the request, and then hmm, so here we have to send the character templates. I don't know why we have to send that, but we have to send it, and that's it. And then we should have something like in character creation or something like that. Why am I getting this error? Oh, okay. So character selection, that's fine. We can handle these two actions. But then the thing is, well, maybe don't yield here. And then we can add a new label in world. I'm just adding this so we don't have the error below. So then we handle the request and then we go to the in world label and then maybe we yield. I don't know if I have to yield, but yeah. And then here we do the same. We go to um, don't forget the default. And then in here, just to be um, well, I was gonna say just to be clear, but I think we have to do this. So here in character selection, there we go. So then we handle the request, we go to the character selection, and then we yield here. So we don't perform any actions. So the next time this function gets called, we're gonna resume the execution from here, and then here um, we handle the creation. And I think um, if I recall correctly, when the user cancels from the creation screen, the client doesn't send any packets. Hmm. Which means in here we have to be able to handle this as well. That's a bummer. So that means from here, well, actually, I think we could check if the user did create the character, then we do that. Else, if we got something unknown, we can say go to in character selection, like that. And then from here, we can handle the default packets. And if we found something that we're not supposed to get, we can do, we can log something like this. Like I was, no, actually, I can copy this. New player sent incorrect packet. Player sent an incorrect packet. We were expecting, um, well, you get the gist. We just send the error. Now in here, instead of breaking, we have to return so we don't keep executing anything. Well, in this case, it's not necessary because we're using the goto, but that's okay. I think it's for clarity. Or is it? Now, let's go ahead and get rid of it. There we go. Okay. I don't know if um, in here, we're getting a lot of jumps. But to be honest, it's not that complicated to follow. And in here, we could say in the character selection, the player can click on the create new character, or he or she can enter into the world. Both actions are valid and must be handled. Alright, and then I guess I'm gonna put the comment here, and I'm gonna do the same here, like so. And then I don't have to specify this is from the lobby. I can just say create new character, or create new character, or show character creation screen. There we go. That's better. And then if we got something other than these two, we print the message, we return, meaning the next time this gets called, we will resume from here or here. You know? Then if we create a new character, um, we're gonna yield because we don't. So first we show the screen and then we exit. And then we have to handle the next action. That's why we yield. So in here we try to create a new character if that's what the user wants. And if not, we go back to the in character selection where we try to handle these packets. Um, what's gonna happen? This is not great. So say that I'm getting a wrong packet. We're gonna back, we're gonna take the execution back to this section, and then it's not this nor this, so we're gonna come here, and then we'll return. But what's the status of the coroutine? I think it's gonna remain here because we're not yielding. That's not crap. That's not good. That is not good. And we can't yield before this because that's not going to handle the request. Mm, I could copy and paste these two actions, and maybe that would be better. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. I think I'm gonna do that. Create a new character. So let's go again. Um, let's follow the flow. Create a new character, so we handle it, and then we go to, hmm, so if we're gonna copy and paste, I don't have to do the copy and paste. I don't have to do the go to here. Hmm. Which means I could replace this with just a comment. So that will be something like this. And then here, in character creation screen, there we go. And then in here, I think I'm gonna have to copy and paste this, which is not ideal. But I guess it's fine. It's not the cleanest of the, it's not the best, but it's, at least it's correct. Okay, and then what's the other packet? This one. Let's go ahead and copy this, and then paste. There we go. And then should I yield here or I think it's better if I got the label even if I don't use it. Well, yeah, in character creation, here we yield, and then let's do the same here. Go to in character creation, there we go, and then we don't yield here, and there we go. All right, and then maybe just to follow the pattern, maybe we can yield here as well. Okay. So we handle the request and then we advance. So we update the coroutine state, we yield. In the next request, we try to handle the character creation. And then here, I think we have to return. So we go back here. And in here, I can't break. I have to go here. So that's going to be go to in character selection. Let's update the comment, create new character. Okay, so it's a bit confusing, but I'm going to leave a comment as to why I have to handle this whole thing like this. All right, and then if I return here, we're gonna go back here. If it's in world, we will handle this. There we go. It's a little messy, but let's roll with this. All right, so character selection, show character screen. Okay, so what do I have to send here? Okay, actually I think I can copy the whole thing. There we go, on show creation screen, game state, game session. And this is gonna be response, show creation screen. I'm not sure why this is comment. And also, what happens if I send an empty packet? Because again, I don't like this. I don't know if it makes sense to send these templates. Like, we're not gonna use them, obviously. All right, so then we're gonna encode. I always forgot how the thing is. All right, so this is response, show creation screen, encode, and game session encrypt packet. Game session encrypt packet. There we go. Let's see what do we have here. I see. All right. So let's use this count, only that. And then game response. Okay. And then U32 count, just that. And then response, show creation screen and code. I'm not gonna write the thing out. There we go. And SRC2 response. Alright, always make sure we're getting the parameters. And what's the encode function? Come on, show me the implementation. This is encoder. And then here. There we go. So set the type and pass the count, which is going to be 0. Let's see if that works out. Hopefully it does. Response count. And also, although in the encrypt I'm doing the checksum, so we don't have to do anything else. Okay. So then when we got this, we're going to handle that. And the rest, have to re-enable this. Let's comment this out so we don't have errors. And then at the very top, creation screen, I'm gonna add just a log comment saying handling show character creation screen. There we go. Okay, let's see if we can compile this. I'm using the latest version of SIG. Let's see how well it does. Alright, and then login server, game server. Let's see if it works on the first try. Alright. New account, new account. Okay, so then if I create a new, so apparently it did work. What happens if I do create? Alright, so this is 0B. Hopefully that's create a character, but we'll see. 0B, create new character. Alright, seems like it works and I don't have to send out templates. Although, yeah, as long as I know that the player wants to create like a human, in this case, should be fine. I don't need the attributes and all of that. Then what happens if I click previous? Okay, can I create the character again? Yes, I can. Previous, okay, previous, relogin. Alright. Player sent an incorrect packet. We were expecting 09. What's 09? Do I have that? Seems like no. That's fine. I can add that and then check what's that's supposed to be. So protocol of request in character selection, and then here case 0, what was it again? 09. Is it like that or like that? Let's check on the 0B. Yeah, I'm assuming it's like this. Okay, and then in here, I'm gonna say just handling or to handle 09 packet, like so. And do we wanna return? We can return even though the player gets disconnected after this. Okay. And then let's update this message. So here we say player sent an incorrect packet. We were expecting um, we're expecting show character creation screen or enter world or 09. Like so. Do we want to drop the player what we got and then let's comment what we're getting. Um, why don't I have this? There we go. Okay. Just to be safe, we will drop the player. Because I'm not sure if it's required to drop the player in this case. Like, seems like a bit too excessive. But then again, we shouldn't. Like, what's going on that we're getting incorrect packets, you know? Um, yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Drop or close like that. There we go. We don't want to deal with bad actors. Okay, so here, there we go. Character creation. All right, let's leave the comment. Let's leave the comment in here as to why we have to handle this. Um, when the player is in the character creation screen, or if the player is in the character creation screen and clicks cancel or go back to the character selection screen, we don't get a new packet. That's why we have to accept or handle all the same packets that's why we have to accept or handle all the same packets we handle in the character selection screen. We could do, we could make use of gotos in here as well, but duplicating the code seemed better and seemed better, cleaner, definitely not, seemed better and easier to follow. There we go, nice comment. And then show character creation screen, yes. Create new character, okay. And then enter the world. And for instance, maybe we can specify the location where this happened. So in character selection, the player sent an incorrect packet. Uh, we're expecting, yeah, let's go ahead and copy, grab this whole thing. Or to be safe, we'll drop the player, and that's all in all good. Okay. And I think I have to also include this in here. There we go. Okay, and then let's copy the same comment here. But now we're going to say in character creation, the player sent an incorrect packet. We're expecting show character creation screen or enter world or uh, create the character or, and then here we will add this. There we go. And then we have to drop the session. So close one. There we go. Perfect. Now let's go ahead and handle this. Create character. Come on. Server. Create character. Okay. This is a big one. Sadly. Okay. So here, game state and the game session. Request is the prefix. And for some reason I have commented out the response. Okay. Auth login. I don't know if I have to send this auth login here. Okay, let's not overwhelm ourselves. For now, I just wanna print whatever we're getting from the client. Which means we can comment this thing out and then request create character decode. This is fine, but I'm gonna use the log. Lovely. I'm not gonna use this yet. So toggle the whole thing out. And let's toggle this as well. All right. Let's see what should be getting from here. Definition and game request create character. I'm not sure I got this one. Yeah, I don't. Types. Yeah. Check if this limit is okay. Okay, so then the race ID, sex, class ID, the attributes. I don't think I got attributes either. Although I'm not going to use the attributes yet. Just want to get the parameters from the user. So that's fine. And then request, create character decode, like so, and request. Let's write the implementation for this. So this is where we're getting all the parameters that the player sent. src, there we go. And then packet decoder, creation or create request. All right, there we go. Yes, this is correct. Okay, so we don't need this. We can just read um read array. Now replace all the readers with just the packet. And I don't have to pass this. Packet read, and then what is this? Packet read. I want to make sure that, yeah, this is going to try to read as much as possible, but that's not what we want. What we want is to read only the string, but to only, is it a string or a L2 string? I think it's L2 string. Decoder. Read L2 string. Yeah, this is L2 string. All right. Let's add the void packet read L2 string. L2 string destination. Packet src, and then the buffer size. There we go, and then make sure that we're getting the destination, make sure that we do get the packet, and should we make sure that yeah, let's make sure that we're getting something to read, otherwise it doesn't make a whole lot of sense to call this. Make sure that n is bigger than 0. Alright. And now what, let's say while n is bigger than 0 and um, we need the cursor. So let's put this, whoops. And I'm going to say this is going to be an L2 string, read cursor, and let's type as L2 string. There we go. And then um, cursor. So the way L2 strings work is that they have 2 bytes instead of 1. And I'm not sure if that's UTF-16, but it is what it is. So basically what I really care um, about this buffer is just the first byte, which means I have to typecast this to byte, like so, and then we will be reading just the first byte. Okay, and then how do we... Then we increase the cursor. Although, since we're going to be reading 2 bytes at a time, I think it's better if I just deal with the bytes like this. Then we don't have to deal with that. There we go. And then this is going to be size of it's a string. And then let's copy the destination. It's going to be like that, and as output string cursor, pointer cursor, like so. And I think I have to typecast this to this. Okay. And we have to reduce the n by how much? I think we have to do the same as here. Like so. Yeah. Alright. So, well, there is space in the buffer and there is, we haven't reached to the null terminator. We copy the string, the character, cursor, okay, and then we advance in the destination buffer. And then we update the cursor, and I think we also have to update the cursor as well. So that's going to be cursor plus this. Okay, there we go. Let's go ahead and update this. Request. There we go. And let's add the same macro for arrays. And in here, define packet read after string array, destination source. oops, packet read L2 string, destination, source, and then size of source. There we go. In response, no, request. All right, and then yeah, this is what I was mentioning. Like, it doesn't make sense to read the attributes um, from the user because obviously this is a place where the user can cheat. So for that, we're gonna say E32, I32, sorry. We're gonna say I would like to use void, but I know, or maybe I can use it like this. Or to be honest, let's not be cheeky. Let's not be um, idiots. Alright, so we're gonna ignore all of this. I may want to save the... Do I want to save? No. So we're gonna say just ignore all of this, like so. Ignore attributes from the packet, since this is a place where the user can cheat and send whatever. Okay, and then there we go. Um, we could make this easier by just saying src and then read cursor plus size of blah blah blah. But let's go ahead and keep this like this. Even we can drop a comment for this to do. We could make this easier by just all the attributes, and let's leave a space there. There we go. And can we test this thing out? Can we? And also, does it make sense to get the L2 string? I guess so. I mean, we could just read the um what I'm trying to say is, like, do we wanna keep the L2 string, or could we just deal with ASCII strings, right? Because we could just do that in the packet reader, right? Here, instead of copying the 2 bytes, we could just copy the first one and that's it. Uh, I don't know. Let's leave it like that and see if we can test this out. So in the character creation, are we calling the creating character? Yes, we are. Okay, let's see if we can compile this. No, we're not. We can't. L2 string is not defined. What are you talking about, bro? Am I using a struct? I don't think so. No. So why am I getting this error? packet. Why L2 auth? Maybe I need, yeah, maybe I need this here. And then can we compile this? We can. Alright, let's try the game server and the login server. Okay, create, then this. Whoa, what's going on? What? Okay, create. Yep, seems like that's a no bueno. Hang on guys, I gotta use the bathroom. Can I pause this or do I have to? I can't. I'm gonna have to merge this. Alright, be right back.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
Alright, I'm back. After a quick deploy, let's see what's the problem here. In character creation, on create character, let's see, definition, request, elder string to char. Oh, but I'm not using the, oh yes I am. I thought I wasn't using the decoder. So what's the problem then? Let's see, probably here. Probably here. Where's the decoder? Where is the decoder? I'm blind. Request. Sorry. This is packet. Cursor. So while n is bigger than 0 and we do have something to read. So let's see. Actually, I think we can just print the cursor, so character, then character, cursor, like that, build, and let's see what's this one, game server. Previous, can I, okay. Do I have something running on the background? Like, what's going on? Something is using way too much processing power. Okay, create. There we go, create. So we are reading this properly. Why is it not working? Destination. I'm not sure what's going on. So we are. This all seems to be fine. What about. Okay, what if I try to. Actually, let's go with elf, fighter, male, or female. I just want to see. Crap. What just happened? God damn it. Okay. Elf, fighter, or mystic. Female, and then try something else like that. And then A. There we go. Test. Yeah, this is all garbage. We're not reading the proper things. God damn it. Um, let's double check the reader. Yeah, this is all fine. What about the, like, am I doing something different for the reader? I think I only got the reader on the game. Yeah, I see. So I try to get that and then I just read the bytes. I guess that's fair. Okay, let's see if I can do that. Toggle and then L2 string size. And what do we want? We want the source, and we don't want to go further than that. So size D, size, name size, yeah. Sorry, str size. And then, and then packet read. And the destination is this, the source is that, and then we want to read like so. We don't want to go further than n, so that should be fine. What's the problem? Oh yes, because I have to use the buffer like that, and then I have to cast this. There we go, build. Still not quite right. Filter string destination. How annoying, dude. How annoying. Like, what's the problem? Again, we're having problem with the types. Alright. L2 types, L2 auth. Okay, so, let's go ahead and move this to here. There we go, see if that works. No, it doesn't. and then move the L2 types above this. All right. And now let's see if I can do, let's see if it works. New account, create Mystic. Jesus, the performance is horrible. Okay, test. Still not quite. That's weird. Do I have the... No. Game response. Read Elder string. So the buffer is big enough and it's not 0. Otherwise I should be throwing the assertion. And then what about, yeah, the race? Is the race correct? Let's go to the server. No, it doesn't seem to be fine. No. Could it be because I'm not sending the templates? Doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but nah, but what about the name? The name should be printed and it's not. Maybe this is wrong. Let's see. L2 string to char. Alright, L2 string to char. Yeah, this is not correct. Alright, so there was the bug. Let's see if I get the name now. New account. Either way, I think female type B, C, and then type C, and then D. Okay, test. Okay. We're missing the last character. Bro, do you decode it properly? Response, no. Request. Packet C. L2 string size, definition. L2 string lang, while src has something. Result, src. This seems to be fine, but clearly it's not. And this source. Let's check again on the packet. We are including the null terminator, so that's not. Alright, so what if I do +1? Hang on a second. We'll check character. Let's double check this. Yep, this seems to be fine. Build again. Okay, let's see what happens now. Not human, elf, mystic, female, type B, type D, and type C. Test. Okay, and now we're not reading the null terminator. Let's see, +2. Just making sure that what I think um, what I think might be wrong, it's in fact what is wrong. So again, mystic, female, type B, type D, and type C. Test, create. Hmm, that is weird. Now I'm not sure if I really have to send some templates or if my code is just wrong. Oh, I think I know what's the problem. We don't have to read from the start of the packet. We have to read from the body. God damn it. Although, when we read response, not response, request. So here we read an array. And then when we read, I want to see from where do we begin the reading. Read cursor. So if you don't have one, yeah, I have to read from the cursor. What a, oh, Jesus. All right. So here, this should be read cursor source. Because again, remember the first 2 bytes are used for the size of the packet, then the second byte is used for the type of the packet, and then we got the entire payload, meaning the rest of the information. And I was reading from here, but I have to read from here. All right. There we go. Let's see if um, that fixes the problem. Okay, one more time. Come on, we're getting there. No! I fucking click on this. Jesus. Come on. There we go. Okay, create a new account. Come on. Email, type B, type D, and type C. Test. Hey, look at that. Now we're reading the proper thing. Awesome. Okay, so just to be sure, test is the name. That's correct. The race is 1. Let's see. Where's the server? Here. Elf mage 1. That's correct. Then sex is 1. I think that's correct. Class 25. That's correct. Hairstyle 1. Hair. Type B, which means if it begins from 0, that should be fine. Although hairstyle, yeah, hair color. So that's gonna be 0, 1, 2, 3. That's correct, and the face is 2, which is fine. Nice. Awesome. So now we're properly reading the packet. And with that, I think I'm gonna end the video because I don't want this to be too long. So merge. Let's see, alt auth. Okay, and yeah, this is fine. Stage. Show creation screen and code. Yes, this is fine. Although I do wanna add a comment. Printf? No, not printf. We use log here, bro. Okay. Um, I don't think we have to read anything from here, so we can clear that out. And then here we're gonna, I mean, I don't think we have to set the count to 0 because we're setting it, we're setting the whole struct to 0. So let's go ahead and clear in that out. And in here, let's add a comment. Okay, so in this packet slash response, we should include the character templates, but it seems like it works without it, so we're not sending it. It really doesn't make sense to send those templates since it is a place, come on, place where the player could potentially cheat by setting the attributes to whatever. Okay, nice. And then on the character creation, well, we got a lot of things to do here, so we're gonna leave that out. Okay. Perfect. Then let's double check this coroutine stuff. In character selection, we yield. That's okay. So then the next time we execute the function, we'll begin from here. And then these are the three types of functions that, or actions that we can accept from this screen. So we can either go to the character creation screen, that's fine. We can enter the world, that's fine. And then this packet that we have to, or I have to check or what it does. And then if we're getting something other than that, we just drop the client. Okay, in the character creation, we yield again. So we resume the execution from here. And again, we have to allow to show the creation screen again, and then we return, so we come back to here. When we create a new character, we handle that, and then we go to the character selection. That is correct, yes, it is. 09, again, same thing. Although, yes, that's correct, because I can cancel, I can go back to the character selection, and I have to handle this. Enter world, and then default, we drop the client. Perfect. And then let's remove these comments here. There we go. Stage. And what is this, bro? Okay. Stage. Um, request create character. Yeah, let's go ahead and open this up because we're not using that. Okay. Response. Yep, this is fine. This is fine. Should it be I16 or U16? I I don't think we can have negatives for this. So let's go ahead and use that. Okay, let's make sure that it compiles. Yes, it does. Okay, stage, lovely, stage, stage. And let's use the cast for this. This should be as. And then I don't have to, like I could leave this like so, but let's go ahead and do that. And do the same here. There we go. And let's do the same here. All right. Lovely. And let's do the same here. You know what? Let's add this. Okay. Does it compiles? Yes, it does. All right. And I don't, um, yeah. Again, I don't know if it should be sign or unsigned. I think it should be unsigned, but The thing is, I think char, because in here we're referring to characters, and I think it's that type. It's implementation dependent, so it could be unsigned or it could be signed. So that's you know, pain in the ass. Yeah, let's go ahead and leave it like that, and then the packet. Let's remove this. Okay, stage. And do we have anything here? No. Okay, so handle or whip. Handle or show character creation screen and the code character creation packet. All right, guys. Um, I think this is it for now. Sorry it took this long to just parse or handle two packets. Um, but I guess it is what it is. So for now, well, I guess on the next video I should be able to handle the inner world. But yeah, as I said in the very beginning of the video, if you like what I do, you can support me on the Coffee uh, platform. I'm gonna leave the link in the video description. If you can't or don't want to, that's more than okay, don't worry. And I guess I'll see you in the next video. Alright guys, take good care.